Hi there, I'm Katie for RustiKate, and this time around I'm going to be showing you how to make a thread space between rings. And I've gotten a lot of questions recently on how do you go about doing this, because it can be very difficult. This time around I'm going to show you the traditional way to do the ring thread method. And for this one you're actually going to be cutting the thread from the ball. So you need to unwind quite a bit, at least to start with. And if you run out of thread, you just stop and you add more later on. So let me go ahead and cut some thread off. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to start by making my ring. I'm just going to say I'm doing a 3 double stitch, 1 picot, 3 double stitch, 1 picot, 3 double stitch, 1 picot, and 3 more double stitches. Okay, at this point I'm going to close my ring. Make a knot right like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to unthread my needle, and I'm going to come over to this thread, the one that would typically be the ball thread. I'm going to go to this end of the thread, which would typically be the thread ball end, and I'm going to thread that onto my needle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to disregard this thread, which would typically go to your needle and be your tail thread. You could even cut it a little shorter if you want to, but I'm just going to ignore it for now. And on this side, I'm just going to pick how long I want that thread space to be. I'm going to say about that far, and I'm going to just start tatting right there. And the thread I'm using to tat with is actually the thread that's going to the needle, the thread that used to be the ball thread. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and I will join my picot, do some more double stitches, picot, double stitches, one more picot, 3 more double stitches, and then I'm ready to close my ring. So for this one, to close my ring, I just slide it right off. Make sure it doesn't tangle. Right like that. And it's actually going to, you don't really have to put it through the tail on this one because it's already part of that string because of the fact that you're using the string you're tatting on. So you're just going to go ahead and pull that tight. Right like that. Going to make a knot. Just to hold it secure, right like that. And you can see how you have your string between your rings. I like the 2-string method, the method that I tend to use better, just because it makes it so you can tat from the thread ball and you can keep going. And you don't go through the thread as quickly as you do if you're doing the traditional method. If you're doing the traditional method, you're going to run out of thread very quickly and have to stop and add more. But the good part about the traditional method is it does have a little bit more of a lacy, airy look because it does only have the 1 thread between. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. Please subscribe, comment, like, all of those things would be great. I would love for you to subscribe and stick around with me and come back and watch more videos later. I would also love to hear from you regularly, so if you comment from time to time, I start to kind of recognize those people a little bit, and I get really excited when I see you come back. So yeah, it would be great if you could subscribe or comment or like any of those things. And also, you can look me up and connect with me on Facebook at the RustiKate Facebook page. You can also check out my website that has some information usually accompanying each video, and that is going to be at RustiKate.com. There will be links to all of those things and more information in the information section below this video. So go ahead and check that out. That would be great. And I will see you again next time.